it's Kelly with Coffee Cups and Books, and today I'm here to do my 1 to 10 challenge. Now, first, my coffee cup of the day. I saw this at the thrift store at Goodwill. It was like 99 cents, and I thought, sure, I like Animal Crossing. Yeah, I actually have Animal Crossing New Horizons, and I play it on occasion. I haven't played it in a while, but they're coming out with a new update soon, so I'll definitely be picking it back up. But anyway, I thought 99 cents, that's cute. I like the game, so yeah. I don't consider myself a gamer, but I do like cozy games like Animal Crossing, so yeah. And I'm actually drinking water because it's hot outside. I've already had my coffee. This is afternoon. And it's like in the 80s. So yeah, I don't want to drink coffee right now. So recently, Ian from Ian the Reader posted the 1 to 10 challenge, a challenge that he created himself. And I'll post his video in the description below so you can watch it. And I definitely recommend it. But in it, he has 10 books that he wants to read in 2026 from his owned TBR. And there's 10 books, 1 to 10. And one is a book that is 100 pages, like 100 to 199 pages. 2 is a book that's 200 to 299 pages, and so on. And so he tagged me in it, and I thought, yeah, I'll do it, because that's another way for me to get through my TBR next year, because that is going to be my focus next year, is getting through my TBR closet and reading all of those books. Because after filming my physical TBR and finding out I had almost 300 books, wow. And then I just added 4 more that I got in the mail this week. To be honest, it's a giveaway that I won, and you'll see those in my October-November book haul. But I also ordered some books. One of them came in yesterday, and 2 more are coming in soon. And my husband and I are probably going to Half Price Books today, so yeah. I know, it's awful. So I told myself I can buy for the rest of the year. And then after that, when 2026 hits, I'm not going to stop myself from buying books, but I'm really going to concentrate on reading the books I own and trying not to buy as many books that I want to read what I own. So that's going to be my goal. So here are the 10 books that I decided to do for the 1 to 10 challenge. It took me a while to find them. I was digging in my closet. I actually filmed it because I was gonna be part of this video. But I made some very unflattering positions as I'm digging and stuff, and I'm like, no one wants to see that. So I just picked them, and you're gonna see me here sitting. You're welcome. Anyway, let me get started with book 1. Is Everything is Tuberculosis by John Green. Now, I've been wanting to read this for a while. This has been on a couple of viewers' choice videos. It hasn't been picked, but I would like to read it. And it comes in at, let's get through all of the extras in the back, 189 pages. So it falls in the 100 to 199 page count. I am very excited to read this. I've talked about this book before. It's a nonfiction written by John Green about tuberculosis, and about how tuberculosis, while curable and treatable, I believe, is prevalent in third world countries. Well, we don't have it here in the United States, and how things can, it shouldn't be prevalent, tuberculosis shouldn't be a thing anymore. I'm assuming. I don't know a lot about tuberculosis, but yeah, I would like to read this and know more about it. And John Green is an excellent author, and I will read whatever he writes. So, let's see, I'll put this, clear off my little table here. Oh, you can see all the junk on it. Anyway, book 2 is The Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy by Douglas Adams. Now, I bought this recently. You probably saw it in the book haul. And it's a book that my husband and I have been wanting to read for a while. And then we saw it at the used bookstore, and we thought, yeah, why not? It's funny, after we bought this, we went later to the same used bookstore, and they had these really cool, pretty copies, brand new, I guess, released ones. And we're like, oh, those look nice. We're like, but we just bought it. We can't justify it. We're like, maybe after we read this, and if we find out we like it, then, and we want to continue the series, then we'll buy the nice copies. But we don't want to buy them if we read this and we don't like it. So yeah. This book comes in at 215 pages, so it fits. And this is a classic science fiction book. I actually don't know what it's about. And if you read the back, it doesn't really tell you. It just says it's a wildly funny novel about the end of the world and the happy-go-lucky days that follow it. About the worst Thursday that ever happened and why the universe is a lot safer if you bring a towel. So yeah, sounds very silly, which is really funny because it's about the end of the world. But I can't wait to read it. I've heard so many good things about it, and yeah. Book 3 is The Martian by Andy Weir. Now, you've seen this on my channel before. I believe this was on my 10 before the end. Yep, if you're seeing this, you know I'm probably not going to read it. It's mid-November, so I could, but I really don't think I am because I already have my November, the books I want to read. And in December, I'm probably going to be reading winter and Christmas books, and this does not fit that. So if I do end up reading this before, I will pick another book for this. But as of right now, this is number 3. And I would like to read this. That's why I'm picking it for this. So I keep picking it to read because I want to read it. But this is a book about an astronaut who is one of the first people to walk on Mars. But he might be the first person to die on Mars, according to the back. This sounds horrific to me. Going into space is absolutely terrifying to me. Just that concept. Being in the water, like I can swim, but being like deep ocean, absolutely terrifying. Absolutely not. No, I will gladly keep my feet on the ground, solid, firm ground. So yeah, but this is a book I do want to read. This book is, if I can get past all the extras, because there are a ton, 369 pages. So it falls in the 300. And I'm really trying not to read any of the words on the last page. I don't want to be spoiled. I know there's some people who read like the last page before they read a book. I can't do that. Okay. Book 4 is one that I've had for a while. And that is The Mermaid and Mrs. Hancock by Imogen Hermes or Hermes Gowar. I'm not entirely sure how to say that. I'm sorry. Now, this book is not one that I'm like constantly thinking of or dying to read, like The Martian. But I want to put this on here because this is the first book I got from Book of the Month when I started buying books from Book of the Month. And I've had this since 2018. Yep. So I've had it for a while. And I would like to have the book, my first Book of the Month book read and on my Book of the Month shelves over here. So yeah, I'm like, it's time. I don't even remember what this book is about. I really don't. So I've had it for so long. So yeah, it's time to read it. And this book is, let's see, acknowledgements, 484 pages. So, yep. I don't want to spill my water here. Okay. Book 5 is one that I'm really looking forward to reading. And that is Jade War by Fonda Lee. This, sorry, I can hear my voice. I'm getting over, well, not getting over, but I've got really bad allergies. And in fact, last night, all I did was sneeze and I had to sleep sitting up and it was awful. So, yeah. So if I sound off, it's because I am and I apologize. But anyway, book 5 is Jade War by Fonda Lee. This is the second in the Greenbone saga. I read the first book, Jade City, this year. And I really, really liked it a lot. It was very good. And so I definitely want to get to this. I thought I might get to it this year, but I didn't. So I want to prioritize it next year, which is why it's on this list. And this is, if I can get past all the extras, 587 pages. So yeah, I would like to read this very much and then move on to Jade Legacy. The book number 6, right? Yeah, is Dune by Frank Herbert. This is another classic sci-fi. I'm seeing like, I'm like, sci-fi is going to be on my my radar this next year. But it's a classic sci-fi that I have not read. Another one that I feel like I'm one of the last people on earth who hasn't read it. And this is afterword. Okay. Terminology. Appendix. Oh my gosh. Okay. So all of this is extras. I don't think there's any more extras. No. 617 pages. I actually don't know what this book is about, other than it appears to be on a desert planet. Yep, Tatooine. I'm just kidding. It's the Star Wars fan in me. But yeah, I don't know what this book is about, but I am looking forward to reading it because it's classic for a reason. I've not seen the movies because I wanted to wait until I read the book to do that. So yeah. Book number 7 was a book that was on my 25 to read in 2025, and I didn't get to it. And I'm very sad that I did not. And that is Ruin by John Gwynne. Now, like I said, I'm filming this in mid-November. So there's a possibility, but I really don't think so. Yeah, I don't think I'm going to be getting to this. But this book is the 3rd book in the Faithful and the Fallen series. There's 4 books. And I really enjoyed books 1 and 2. And I would like to get to book 3 and then to book 4. And then I've got the next series that follows it. I've got that in my TBR closet. I would like to read those. This falls at 746 pages. So yeah, I cannot wait to read this. This book, well, I don't know about this book, but the first book follows Corbin and some other folk, which I really can't remember their names right now, and I felt awful, but it's been a while since I've read it, as A War is Brewing, and it's very good. I really like it. There's a lot of different point of views. This is one that I cannot listen to. This series I need to read with my eyes so I can go back and go, wait, who was that? Wait, what did he say? What did she think? I need to be able to do that. This is not one I can listen to with, on an audiobook. So I'll be reading this hopefully this year. 2026. Need a drink of water here. All right, book 7 is a heckin' chonker. The rest of these are going to be heckin' chonkers because they are 800 plus pages. And number 8 is The Priory of the Orange Tree by Samantha Shannon. My husband bought me this for Christmas 2 or 3 years ago. I don't remember. But he bought it for me because I wanted it. And so, yeah, it's a beautiful cover. Look at it. It's absolutely stunning. I love this dragon. But yeah, I haven't read it. And it falls. It is. Okay. 804 pages. So just over the 800 mark. But yeah, this is a big boy, which is why I haven't read it yet because it's so big. But I would like to because I know there's been a prequel and there's been another book in the series. Back when this was just a standalone, I was like, okay, yeah, I can get to it. But now there's other books. I'm like, okay, I really want to read this so I can read the rest of it. And yeah, Priory of the Orange Tree. It's really funny because I'm looking at this book and then the book I picked for the 900. And I'm like, wait, the math ain't mathing for me. Because the book for number 9 is Don Quixote by Miguel de Cervantes. How is this 800 pages and this is in the 900s? Yeah. Not only it looks thicker, but the pages are taller. Let me see the words. Okay, these words are a little bit smaller, but not by much. Oh my gosh. So something tells me this is going to be a longer read than this one. Okay, so Don Quixote is... okay, the extras, 940 pages. So this is a book I've had for a while. Ian and I had planned to buddy read it years ago, and yeah, neither one of us did. We just couldn't get to it. So I'm telling myself I'm going to get to it this year. I'm going to read it this year. This is a classic, and yeah, I want to read it, and I need to. And the last book on my list is Cheating Just a Bit, because I looked, and I could not find a book that was 1,000 to 1,099 pages. So the book I have is actually bigger, and that is Rhythm of War by Brandon Sanderson. This is another book that was on my 25 to read in 2025, and I am shocked that I haven't read this. Like, if December 2024 Kelly would have known that November 2025 Kelly hadn't read it yet, she would be disgusted. Yeah, I haven't read this. Now, this book is okay, that's extras. 1,219 pages. So it is above But I figure because it's above and not below, it would be okay. So it's not really cheating. So, Ian, if you think it's cheating, too bad. So, but this is the 4th book in the Stormlight Archives that I have been meaning to get to. I read Oathbringer last year, loved it, couldn't wait to get to book 4. And book 4 is still here. So, yeah. In fact, that's why I put it on my 25 reading 2025. Because I'm like, oh, that'll be an easy one to check off because I'm going to read it. And I did not. So, it is on my 10 to read in 2026. And there's no way I'm getting to this by the end of 2025. I'm not even planning on picking this up. Nope. So, yeah. It'll definitely be there. So, maybe I shouldn't have my big, thick books resting on top of the little books. But I guess just to recap what the books are that I plan on reading in 2026. Number 10, Rhythm of War by Brandon Sanderson. Number 9, Don Quixote by Miguel de Cervantes. And I hope I'm saying all of that right. Number 8, The Priory of the Orange Tree by Samantha Shannon. Oh. Number 7, Ruin by John Gwynne. Number 6, Dune by Frank Herbert. Number 5, Jade War by Fonda Lee. Number 4 is The Mermaid and Mrs. Hancock by Imogen Hermes Gorar. Number 3 is The Martian by Andy Weir. Number 2 is The Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy by Douglas Adams. And number 1 is Everything is Tuberculosis by John Green. So, these will be on my list. Now, Ian said he is going to read them in order. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I am not going to do that. I am going to put them on a wheel. And every month, I'm going to pick one. Now, I'm glad there's 10 and not 12. Because those extra 2 months will give me time to get through these big chunky boys. So, yes, I'm going to try to do that. And that's how I will pick. So, January, I might pick Rhythm of War, the longest one. You never know. So, that is how I am planning on doing it. If I do change, I will let y'all know. But yeah, that's my 1 through 10. So, thank you, Ian, for tagging me in this challenge. I cannot wait to do it. And yeah, I'm excited that this will help me get through these 10 books that I would like to read and that I need to read. So they can move from my TBR closet onto my red shelves. But, all right. I'm going to post, like I said, I'm going to post Ian's video in the description below. Please check it out. It's very entertaining. And if you like this video, please press like. Lately, I've been saying that too fast and messing up. But please press like. If you'd like to subscribe, I post videos every Monday and Thursday. And remember, life's too short to drink bad coffee or water. So don't do it. Bye.